Welcome to the new moon reading. Today I chose 3 cards for you to choose from because this is a pic-a-card reading and it's for the new moon in Sagittarius. And this is a special new moon because the constellations are really special. And it's like a timeline jump that you can make, and it's about bold new decisions to take, and it's not about deciding in this moment, but it's about sitting with the idea of where is the area of your life where you want to take new steps in your life, to do something or to be someone that you really want to be. And that's an invitation to look at your chart, wherever a Sagittarius is in your chart. This can be the area where you can be able to take new steps and to create a new path for yourself. And sit down in this moment when you are with a new moon and create intentions and wishes, and sit with the idea that the world is in a new place and it will emerge, and your new life will emerge. And it's a beautiful moment to contemplate and to be with your life and to be with your new wishes for the next moon cycle and the new upcoming year. And so I said with these cards, and the first one is the crone. This is the card. And with this card I will use the Sun and Moon Tarot. And the second pile is the Trial. This is the card. And it comes with a Wild Unknown Tarot. And the third one is the Fool. And the Fool comes with a Lightseer's Tarot. And maybe you know already which pile to choose, so I put timestamps in the box below. But even if you don't know yet, it can be that there are different areas of your life that this reading is valuable for. So allow your intuition to guide you to 1, 2, or 3 readings in whatever way you want to listen to this message. I think that there is something valuable in this reading if you have the intuition to follow through to one of these piles or to more of them. And so I will draw a couple of cards, but I will put timestamps in there below too, because not everybody wants to watch people draw from piles. And so for every one I will draw a Gene Keys from this Gene Keys synthesis deck, and everyone gets one of these. Because I want to know, and I will draw a Lenormand cards as well, but I don't want to draw them now because I need all the cards in the deck when I get to the piles, so I don't want to have limited amounts of cards by drawing them now. And so I will draw an astrology card to see what is aligned right now, what is aligned in your world. And I see this one and this one and this one. And I want to draw cards for the past and present influences. This and this, this and this, and this, and this. And then I want to draw a card for the future vision that is that wants to be seen right now, the vision and your inspiration for the future. Now, take this one, and I can see this, and this one. And I want to have an archetype for this vision too. Two. And I see that. And these two. And then I want to see what we don't see coming. And this, I think, there is a card from this deck. What we don't see coming. And then we want to have another one for the area what we don't see coming, what is hidden. And I think that an animal card would be great to see the hidden support, right? The area of the what is coming that you don't expect and what is hidden right now. So, no, this one. And then I want to have a card for the support. What is supporting you? And I will choose a card from the Mirror Vision deck because I get two meanings in one. I want to have this, this, and no. Because it's a blended deck, two decks in one. And what do I have next? I want to have a shadow side. What is in the shadow of your vision and in your next bold step that you will take? What wants to be seen as well as a shadow? This one, and this one, and this, this, and this, and this. And these are two decks blended in one. Then we take tarot decks, tarot cards for the next steps to take. Oh, there are. We have volunteers, and I will take them. And I'll take this one too. this one too, and this one too. And we'll take another cards if we need more to know more about this. What are the next steps for the next phase, the next step? Take this, these, and these. Yep. The next step, the next phase. This. And oh, these one. Okay. So, and I want to draw a Shaman's Dream card as well. As a message from the universe, and I'll take this and this and this one, and I want to have a white light oracle too. This and this. No. There it is. So, hopefully you know which cards to choose, and I see you in the reading. Welcome, pile 1. You chose the crone, and it's the card 9. It's the hermit. It's the one who experienced life and found her or his star inside themselves. It's about drawing back into yourself and finding your own inner light and your own value, and it's a beautiful way to start this reading, right? And we have the gene key of universal love, and it's the pathway of acceptance from the shadow of constriction to universal love. It's a beautiful gene key to draw, and it's the invitation to stop constricting yourself and accepting the emotions that are within you and allowing them to be, and to walk the path of acceptance to get into the place where we can love each other and where we can accept that we are special in our own unique way, right? And what it's in alignment in your life right now, and that's a beautiful way to start, is that we have the third house. It's communication, so that is in alignment. So you are on the pathway. You learned a lot throughout your life, and that's what the crone says as well, right? To say you learned how to manage your own communication and how to accept other people's. And there we have a volunteer. And what is it? And you learned to deal with your own mindset, and that's talking about that you experienced your lack in your life, and that can be a lack of love, of course it can be, and it can be a lack of resources or support or whatever lacked in your life, and you overcame your fears of being abandoned. And I think in the combination of the cards with the third house and universal love is a hint to your journey into your own value, and you had to overcome. And maybe that's the reality right now. You have to overcome your own fears of being abandoned, being in a place where you are not accepted. And I would say that this card in the connection to the Gene Key 25 is about you being a people pleaser in a long time of your life, and you had to overcome the fears of being abandoned and being treated in a bad way, and you had to learn communication. Maybe you had to learn to set boundaries as well, because that's not where you come from. This constriction is about you constricting yourself in the moment when you realize that fear is coming up. Then we often stop breathing, and in stopping to breathe is we constrict ourselves, and we don't allow the feeling to be in our body. And that's the first step, to allow and to allow an emotion to be there, and not to restrict yourself by doing something because you want to avoid this emotion, right? And and that's the where we come from. What's the influence from the past and from the present? And it's the scarcity that I described, the scarcity of being, allowing yourself to feel the emotion that you want to feel, to talk about your needs, to tell other people what you would love to have, what you love to experience, and being afraid of not getting it. And that's a journey to be on, right? To get into the place where you can experience universal love for yourself. And that's not just about other people, it's about yourself too, right? That's about the own generosity. This is about receiving or withholding, and allowing yourself to be in this place where you can receive universal love and where you can get what you want to have. And instead of this, you come from a place where you obsessed about things, where you were attached to things and not allowing them to enter your life. And our future vision, your future vision is about being one, right? And allowing yourself to come from this place of being in the underworld and connecting everything that is. That's the longing for your to experience the all that is combined in and connected to each other, right? So we have this 36 is the twins, and it's the union of opposites. And that's the longing, that's the future vision that you hold. It's fluidity of consciousness and it's mythic reality. It's embracing the mythic dimensions of life. It's like meeting a wiser, more adventurous twin. Your psyche has a supernatural element found in improvising on timeless themes, and it can help you make sense of seemingly unexpected or challenging events. And that's the longing and the vision that you have for the world is the connection of opposites, and that's what we are confronted right now. And it's a beautiful vision to have when this combination of the 25th gene key is the the heart, right? It's the being in this innocence of the universal love, allowing yourself to love everything in the same way. And it includes you, right? And you went into the underworld to meet the parts of you that were not in love. And they were not in love with other people, and they were not in love with yourself. They were in a lack consciousness. And the longing and the confrontation with these underworldly themes and shadows themes brought you into the place where you can envision for every single one of us and for yourself this combination of everything is connected to everything. And that's a lovely place to be. That's a beautiful vision to have for our future. And what you don't see coming, there we see. Yeah, that's... Maybe at the moment there is something not revealed to you. There is not you cannot see where you are heading, but there will be a path opening to you that you don't know yet, and it's creating a new way of being, and it's creating a new way of feeling at home. And that's a lovely thing. Maybe you thought that you want to change places. Maybe you want to create a home for yourself that is more in alignment with your way of loving and with your way of being in the world. And it seems like that there will be opening, and this new moon will be the starting point of this new opening of many paths that will create a new home for yourself. And maybe there is a relocation for you in the making. Maybe you want to relocate and you don't know where to go yet, but it will open up, and this is the promise that there will be something opening up for you that will get you in the place where you can allow your new path to emerge. And now we have what is supporting you, and this is an interesting card for this theme, because it's the Seven of Swords, and it's like your past, and you're dealing with people who are not authentic, people who are not valuing you as you have to be valued, who are not loving you in a way that you want to be loved, and who betrayed you. This is something that can support us, because when we grew up with people who are not valuing us as we wanted to be valued, this is a card that can show us you had to learn the hard way to see through the inauthentic people. You had to learn how to trust your intuition. And I deeply believe that you do today, that you can trust your intuition, because you learned how to trust yourself and how to see through people and see if people are authentic or if they are not. And you learned the hard way. That's the truth, because that's where you were often betrayed in your life. But you pulled back into yourself. You found your own star inside of yourself and found the love within that is worth living for. That's beautiful, and it's showing us, the Seven of Swords is showing us that someone is betraying us. But I don't believe that this is in this area of the reading it is meant. It is what is supporting you is that you earned your way into your own intuition, and you can see now if someone is authentic or if they are not. and you faced your shadows, and we can see what is the shadow coming, and it's coming your way while you will walk this new path, and that's death and winter. And the shadow is that you hold on to things, and that's the death card is transformation. The shadow is transformation. It's not death itself, right? It's in the winter, and we are heading into the winter right now. It's the ability to let go, right? To let things go, let people go. And this is maybe the hint to the third house, right? Maybe you have to let someone go in the path of your third house. What is in your third house? And the sign that's in your third house can give you a hint what you have to let go, and what disturbs your freedom to be connected to everything, right? So that's coming up in the winter, and that's a question of, can you let go? Can you transform? Can you allow things to end and to begin anew? That's often where we get stuck, because we want to avoid the pain that comes with endings. We don't want things to end, right? And so that's maybe your shadow that you have to deal with right now, to allow things to end. And winter is an ending too. We have the double meaning in this, right? We have two times endings. Winter is the end, and death is an end too. And it doesn't mean a physical death, right? It's a transformation. It's a letting go and surrendering to the things that end in this place now. And we have the tarot cards. Where are you heading in the next phase of your life? And it's the Empress. It's in embodiment and creating magic for yourself. And the Seven of Wands is connected, for me, it's connected to the winter and to the Death card. And the Queen of Cups is opening up a new space for yourself in the realm of your emotions. And then we have the Two of Cups. So there is a new love coming your way. There is a divine love heading your way. And it's beautiful, because that's so connected to the 25th Jinki and your ability to allow love into your life, and to allow yourself to be loved as well as loving. And that's an embodiment of senses being present in your body and being connected to the earth. And then the Magician as a card of alchemy, and love is alchemy, right? It is creating something really new for yourself, and that's being in your own emotions, at home in your own emotions, and allowing love to come into your life. What a beautiful reading you've got, Pile 1. It's so lovely. And the universe telling you in this moment, this is a message from the universe, just dive into this task. And it may come with letting go of old wounds, letting go of old betrayals that came your way and that did hurt you. And I'm sorry that this happened to you. But you learned to follow your own intuition. You learned to see the deeper meaning in all of these experiences, and to dive deep now is a thing you have to do if you want to experience these Two of Cups and the soul connection that you are about to experience. You have to take a deep dive and into the task of allowing life to bring to you what you really want to experience. And the last card we have is the ivory wish-fulfilling crow, and I will read it to you, one part. You can have what you truly want. Such knowledge helps soften and release fear, grasping control and doubt. Have confidence that the universe hears your prayers and is even now leading you into that which you seek. You can take sanctuary within your spiritual connection whenever you need stabilization and protection against the fluctuation of the external world. No matter what is happening around you, there is a way through to the fulfillment of your potential. Wow, that's really beautiful. Pile 1, that's your reading. That's a beautiful wish you have. That's a beautiful vision you have, and you're making bold decisions to step into the love of your life, and to step into the love you want to experience and that you want to give into this world. And you earned your way through all your experiences and through all the wounds, and you really faced a lot of these wounds and a lot of these shadows, and true love and a really deep soul connection is heading your way. And if you are in a relationship, this can mean that your relationship will deepen on this level, that you will step into allowing life to unfold and to allow this relationship to grow beyond the limitations it experienced before. So there is a big love coming your way, and there is an embodiment and a magic coming with this, and you stepping into the loving energy that you really, really are. Thank you so much, Pawan. Thank you for being here and for your beautiful future vision that really is amazing. And I wish you a beautiful and contemplative new moon, and that you experience the love that you are. Thank you so much, and I see you soon. Welcome, Pile 2. You chose the trial, and the trial is the 12th card, so it is the Hanged Man. And it's about changing your perspective, and maybe that's something that is on your mind right now, to change your perspective about something. And we have the Keeping Still Mountain, and I will read it to you from the Gene Key Synthesis deck, and it is: back strong like a mountain, the monk attains stillness. From stillness comes bliss, right action. The heart of the earth rests in the stability of meditation, rejuvenation and cultivation, to care deeply for the temple, our body, our surroundings, our planet. This love requires patience and restraint, like pulling back the string of the bow before firing the arrow. Trust in the natural timing. Listen to the stillness within. When it is time to rest, rest completely. When it's time to act, act with complete awareness. In its highest octave, this energy is the enduring appreciation of life as it is. And so maybe there is something you want to act on in the moment, but there is not the time right now to act on it, and that's the invitation to stand still for a moment and see what is aligned. And it is collaboration. It's Aquarius. We have Pluto now in Aquarius, so this is a big change for you in the energy of Aquarius, and it's a big change for you in your way how you collaborate with other people. And I want to see where that is in your life, where this is, what this is about, and we'll see what the Lenormand deck has to say. And I think these are our volunteers, and this is the one. So we see, and we have the star and a letter heading your way, so it's about a message about your own uniqueness and about a collaboration or a relationship. So it doesn't have to be a relationship it doesn't have to be a loving relationship or a love relationship. It can be a collaboration as well. And maybe you want to, there's something to appear, but it didn't right now, and there is nothing to do. There is just allowing this to unfold and to wait for a moment for this to appear. I deeply believe that this will appear, that there is something on its way, that's an offer, that is something that brings you in the place where you see that your uniqueness, your way of doing things is highly valuable to other people because it is unique, and it's about the Aquarian mind. And we see where this came from, the past influences, and it seems like that you stepped into your own flow and you allowed yourself to let things go and to step into the place where you are allowing yourself to dream in a way. And that's beautiful because the dream walker and the star are on the same place, right? You allowed yourself to be special as you are, and you allowed yourself to dream something for the greater good. And that's what you are doing. You're giving to people. You are giving to the greater good. You allow things to flow and to allow yourself to let go of things that are not working. And that's beautiful, because that's how you worked your way through this area of life, and you did a lot of work, right? And that's really amazing. And what's your future vision? Oh, I see. I've got 2 cards of these. Wow, I didn't see that. So we have 2 cards. And we have this one, and we have this one. And so we'll see what they mean. Where is it? So we have the number 6. And that's about rivalry. This is the fear of aggression and competition and limited resources. So this is rivalry provokes new heights of mastery in sports, in business, in art, in life. Mature competitors who understand that the call to excel is ultimately within the self can benefit from the reflection, inspiration, and camaraderie to other people. And I think that's a beautiful addition to the Aquarius card, because sometimes rivalry comes with envy and with things that are not supporting us. But in this card, this is not what it meant. It is to step into a healthy rivalry, to collaborate in a specific way, to long for more, and to allow others to inspire you to get to this place where you want to be. And the 23rd card is the herd. is authentic community, consensual leadership, balancing individual and group needs. And when we trade leadership roles according to who's calmest, clearest, and most creative in a given situation, the entire community benefits. And that's the truth. Often we hold on to rivalry in a bad way, and that is, leadership in this specific way of rivalry is leadership taken. And that's not real leadership. Leadership is leadership given. And it's adding to the community, is adding to the greater good of all, is adding the rivalry in a way that is supporting the whole thing. And to allow the flow to flow, right? To go with nature and not to take leadership. Allow others to step in when they can do things better than you can do. And that's the beautiful, that's the way where you maybe have to change your perspective on things, because often when we experience rivalry and competition in a bad way, we just grab and we hold on to our power, we hold on to our way of deciding things, and it's not for the greater good, because it's just we can. And to allow others to step in because they are better in what they do than you are is the new way. That's the Aquarian way, to collaborate. It's to allow others to be in this place where they can create better things than you can. And that's the restraint that is when we are in rivalry in a negative way, it creates stress, because we have to look out for our own needs. We have to fight others to stay in the place where we are. But when we come from the place where we collaborate, we allow others to be, and we still our mind. We restrained our mind, and we restrained ourselves from stepping into every place where we don't belong. And this is reducing stress in the moment, and it's creating a place of restraint in a way that is healthy for everything, and that is healthy for every single part of the community. And that's this whole reading is about being in this place of creating, allowing us to inspire each other, and not to fight for the place where you can decide because you can, and because you just step in there and you grab onto your own belief about hierarchy and about leadership. But leadership, real leadership, coming from the Aquarian place, and the star is an Aquarian card as well, right? Coming from this place of collaboration, coming from the place of we follow our own way of creating, we follow our own uniqueness, and this is what we can give to the community, where we can stay in a way where we give the rivalry in a healthy way, so that we can grow beyond, and that we can better every single moment, right? And that's beautiful, because that's the same thing. It's about you can be the hunter if you want to. You can be the one who hunts for something better, and that's a good thing to be, right? That's a good thing to be. But it's from the standpoint of creation, it is giving us the inspiration to create something that is greater than the parts that create. And that's the good place to be in, to be the creator, to be the one that is moving forwards in this way of collaboration, and in this way of adding to oneself and allowing us to grow beyond. And the thing that is hidden and that we don't see coming is the peace that comes with it, right? The peace of mind that comes with it, and the moment where we experience this what we don't see coming is the moment where we see the restraint, what restraint leads to. And restraint leads to, in the best way, it leads to stillness. Because we don't allow the stress to grow, and we allow ourselves and our minds to be in this place, in this peace of mind. And with this comes the stillness and the order. And to clean it up, clean up your mind, clean up your house, clean up your businesses, because you want to create and to be playful. That's a lovely card to draw as well, is that with all of these new thoughts about leadership, about creation, about giving, about pouring your energy and your love into things, is creating a new way of being. It's creating a new way of experiencing your own life, your own creations, and adding to it. And this is it's play and it's fun. And if we stay in this place where we just want to have our own leadership, we want to have it our way, we take the playfulness from ourselves. It gets boring. It gets really, really difficult, because if it doesn't come easy, because we have to do it all on our own, then the play gets lost in this whole thing, right? And so what you don't see coming is that with all of this change that is heading your way, and with all of these creations that are heading your way, there comes a beautiful order of things that you will really love to experience. And now we're coming to what is supporting you. And that we have the Three of Cups, and that's a beautiful combination. The Three of Cups, the Three of Lotuses and it's about connecting emotions, flowing into each other, and allowing the cups to be filled by other people. It's allowing us to combine the things, and celebrating together, creating together. It's allowing emotions to flow and not to restrict these emotions. This whole thing and this whole restraint is not about putting yourself and your emotions somewhere into the cellar. It's about allowing emotions to flow and constricting and restraining your mind from moving beyond the things you really want to. So that's about restraining your mind, and that's a combination where we allow our emotions to connect. And what's the shadow side of all of these things? And that's the fear of entanglement, and that's often the case where we think that when we allow our emotions to connect to other people, that we get entangled and that it gets complicated, and that there is a storm coming your way, and that's the thing that it keeps your mind busy, because the mind tells you that there is something heading your way that is difficult, and it's a way of, the shadow is a way of catastrophizing, right? Thinking the worst things about the things that are heading your way. But you are the creator, and even your mind is a creation of yours. So what do you want to think What is it that you want to experience? You think about entanglement, then you are already entangled. There is nothing more to be entangled in. You are. You think about emotions entangling you. No, there is no such thing as emotions entangling you. There is such a thing that mind entangling you. Nothing else. Emotions are just emotions. If you love someone, you love someone. That's not changing because you try to put it somewhere else. If you try to think about them in a different way, if you try to do, that's not happening. There is not helping. That's not helping. It's not entanglement. That's about emotions. That's not. If you think about someone like this, and if you think you are entangled in their emotions, you are entangled in your own mind. That's what it is. Nothing else. Emotions don't entangle. Beliefs do. What's coming next? You letting go of the beliefs of being entrapped, and that's the same thing as entanglement, right? That's normally a belief that something bad is happening and that you are hindered by something, and that it is able to hurt you, and it's able to keep you from achieving something. No, that's not. You are heading into a new place of your own emotions, heading into a new place where you can allow things to be, you can allow your emotions to be, you can allow justice to be, right? And be in this the Mother of Swords is someone who is able to discern their emotions and their mind, and they are in check of their mind. And you have a lot of swords in these cards, and it's about allowing yourself to step out of your own emotions that keep you trapped, and that's getting in check. Get your own thoughts about things that will happen when you move forwards. Get this out of the way and let it go. That's what this lamp is showing us. It's showing us the third eye that knows that that's life, right? There is nothing bad that is on your way. And then you move forwards. And that's a beautiful, that's a beautiful card to draw in this moment, to move forwards and to be in the balance of your own emotions. Why not stop to push yourself so hard? That's what comes up in this. I think you have a lot of beliefs that your mind is in charge, and you try to keep your mind in check, and I don't think that this works. The one thing that works and that you are changing your mind about right now is about allowing your mind to take a rest. Keep your mind in check so your emotions can flow freely and can keep the balance that they need to keep, right? And a message from the universe is the heart home. Now, there is not really much I have to say about that, right? It's having compassion with yourself, having compassion with your own healing process and your own journey that kept you in this mind prison, that tried to tell you that your mind entangles you in something, but to allow yourself to be compassionate with yourself, to allow your emotions to flow, and And then take the next step into the new perspective. It's about perspective, right? And there we have the 31 Shakti part of Seahorse. As you embrace your inner essence, you will be at peace with who you are, including your vulnerability, and no longer see the need to conform to social ideas which has no true resonance for your heart. You are encouraged to trust your intuitive recognition of which environments and leaderships harmonize well with you, supporting your spiritual growth and well-being on all levels. You have the innate capacity to manifest. Relax, and you shall attract all you need. And that's where we come back to the gene key. We drew the first. It was from stress, nothing comes forth. Restraining your thoughts, restraining your mind going array about the future is the one thing that helps you to keep the stillness and the emotional balance that you long for. In this moment when you allow yourself to be this kind of still, then you are the creator, because you come from your heart. And from a compassion with yourself, please, because that's not about telling yourself, oh, I did it wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. There is nothing we can do wrong. This is a pathway. It's a pathway into your own vulnerability, to allow yourself to be this creative being that you are, and the leader that you are, to be a part of the collective, be the part of the herd, creating and collaborating in a specific way that comes from the heart, and that is about giving and receiving and creating something really magical. So pile 2, that's your reading, and that's a beautiful reading too. And that's a magical, heartfelt place you create, and this stillness that comes with you and your way of being and your way of creating is something really, really valuable. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting this channel, and I see you soon. Welcome, pile 3. You chose the Fool. And the Fool is about the new beginning that's heading your way, and it's about ending and beginning, but the Fool is without hesitancy. He's just taking the leap of faith, right? And it's the Gene Key. I drew a card from the Synthesis deck, and it's the card Gene Key, the 17th. And it's about the journey of far-seeing through the shadow of opinion to the city of omniscience. And it's the shadow side of being opinionated or self-critical, and that's the pathway you are on, where you want to take new decisions in with this new moon. And I want to see what this is about. And the first thing, that what is aligned, and that's Capricorn. That Capricorn is aligned right now in your life, and that's lovely, because we came from Pluto being in Capricorn, and it's the achievement, right? That's what you are about right now, where you want to be in this world, what you want to achieve, that aligned for you. And we'll see. I draw the normal cards for you, and this is this one, and this one, and it's this one. So, And that's a beautiful combination of cards, because it is showing us that there is something heading your way that you do not expect, or you maybe you are in this moment you are writing a book, and this book will be in a way recognized in the open world, and the cat is just confirming my suggestions that this is about a book, or it is about a secret, right? Something is coming into the light that you don't expect, and this is heading you into the outer world, and it's about achievement. So it is being recognized that is coming your way. And the snail is, for me, it's often a sign for abundance that is happening, that is heading your way, and it's in time, it's divine timing. And if it's about a book that you are writing right now, you will be recognized with it, and it will be out in the world, and it will be seen, and it will achieve abundance for you. And so, where did your theme come from? Where did you come from? And it's about inner, maybe that's where you are writing about. It's about inner conflicts you had to do with your deal with your inner conflicts and your authentic purpose. Maybe that's what you had to find in the last month of this year, to have to deal with your inner conflicts and your morality, your own values, and that would be really fitting to the journey we were on, and to find into the authentic purpose, and to find your inspiration to step into the place where you create this work from this place of authenticity, where you realized, I have to do this. Maybe you have to write a book about something that you didn't communicate before. And so, and the future vision and our opportunities, we'll see what this is your card for your future vision. And this is the card. These are the cards where your vision comes from, right? And the one is the field of dreams, the unexpressed vitality and imagination, and your heart's desire, self-care supporting innovation. No matter how disconnected you feel from the needs of your own soul, this image reminds you that the restless spirit inside, the one that sometimes feels dominated and spurred on by the demands of society and survival, the dark horse racing through your dreams is not so much running away from responsibility as galloping towards the fulfillment of your heart's deepest desire. That's your vision, to fight for this desire inside of your wildest hearts. And that's really lovely, because the warrior fights for the innocent, right? The warrior fights for the dream within, and the orphan. Maybe you come from the place where you feel orphaned or you felt orphaned at one point in your life, and that's where you are heading right now, because your vision is to combine all of this and to live your life to the fullest, and to embark on your biggest vision. And this full moon is inviting you to think bigger, as you already do. And so, what don't you see coming? And that's Pachamama, that's the connection to all that is, to the earth, right? And that there is a higher power supporting you. That's what you thought you had to fight all by your own, on your own, and you had to give it all because you feel orphaned and you feel not supported by other people. But that's what you will learn, that you will connect it to the earth. Pachamama is the earth that is supporting us on every single step of our way, and that there is a higher power caring for you, and that spirit has a plan. You cannot make it up, these cards. That's so beautiful. Spirit has a plan for you. That's not about you being alone, you fighting for yourself and just by yourself. That's the Capricorn way. But we are in Aquarius now. Capricorn ways. You know how to achieve. You know how to do things, and that's about your own path that you experienced. But it's about far seeing and allowing yourself to envision different things and to find new pathways to achieve things that you really, really want to experience. That's beautiful because you are so supported. And we have the support here on this, and we have the 5 of chalices and the 5 of lotuses, and that's often what is supporting you, is the knowledge about these things that were in your past that led to the place where you thought, I am a warrior, I have to survive, I am the one that was abandoned and I have to fight my way through. This is helping you today because you will realize in this pathway, in this new future vision that you have, you will realize that there is no lack, that there is a plan for you, and that you can get into this place where you are fulfilled. And that's the 5 of Cups, that's moving away from this lack mentality and from this moment where you think you cannot achieve and you cannot get and you cannot be loved and you cannot love yourself. And that's far seeing, letting go of these opinions that are just sacrificing yourself, right? These are the opinions that come with you're containing yourself and not allowing yourself to be in the place of abandonment. And it is coming. It is coming your way in spring, and this is beautiful because there is a journey that is heading your way, and where you will travel to other places, where you travel into new spaces of creating together, where there is a beautiful place where you will travel and where you will experience a new way of being. And this can be that there will be a new way of experiencing yourself in this new way of creating and collaborating and being connected to the earth and to the higher realms at the same time. Spirit has a plan to get you into the place where you can be omniscient. Where you can be omniscient, where you are far-seeing and allowing yourself to be a part of this bigger picture and not opinionated about yourself and about others. And that's having the being in the place where you have to trust that this is heading your way, right? And creating on this pathway, allowing yourself to have fun and to create and to see your own light, to get your own light into the world and to create with it and to create abundance with it. That's what you are here to do. And it's about collaboration. It's about 3 of Cups, collaborating and to be with other people, to keep your mind in check and to keep your... And this can also be other people that are heading your way, and that are, one is about the mind and about connecting to the mind, and the other one is someone who is really good in creating wealth, right? But that can be, that you will experience this in yourself, that you are heading into a place where you can keep your mind in check and create the wealth that you really want to have, and then to step forward, to be in this place of action when you want to, and to allow your energy to move outwards, and to be in this place where you create the life that you really want to see. You create from your heart. What beautiful combinations of tarot cards, right? There is so much positivity, there is so much light in there, there's so much creation and being conscious about the own value that you bring, the own uniqueness that you bring. And this combined with the Fool and the step and the leap forward is something that is really, really beautiful to experience. There is a big vision you have, and there is a big step you take to experience this. And whatever is in your way right now, whatever is the obstacles in your way right now, it's just a wall to climb, and you experience so much in your life. You realized so much things, and you challenged yourself, you overcame, and you stepped into the themes that come with a warrior and that come with an orphan, that these obstacles that are in your way right now, that are showing you that this is just the next step. That's nothing else. It's just the next step that wants to be taken. And we want to see what this card is about. There is no book. Right. Chaos. In my chaos, I can't see. There we are. We have the wall. Consider that this place of temporary non-action is exactly meant to be for you. Perhaps it is all you desire and have set in motion needs time to coalesce into form on the other side. Could it be that all the elements are not yet in place for its manifestation to be for the highest good of all? Patience is required now, and the wisdom that this might be great time to take a break and contemplate gratitude. What is truly yours will never be walled off from you. And that's a beautiful confirmation for that you want to move forwards and be creative, and that's a really good thing. And it's about collaboration, waiting the seeds to grow, and allowing your light to shine, and trust the moment where you did everything that you needed to do, and you brought everything into light, and now life has a plan for you. And keep this moment and stay there and just allow life to unfold. And we have the spirit owl of 852 hertz. And the spirit owl recalibration to a higher order of divine purpose is in progress. It is not always a smooth ride, but it is safe to be fearless as you gently hold space for new ways of thinking, living, and seeing to emerge. You are encouraged to let go of opinions and beliefs systems that cannot support you in higher frequency states. You shall soon recognize a truth that cuts through confusion and frees you to proceed with love, peace, and higher understanding. We come always back to the first card, to the Gene Key's card, to let go of your opinions, let go of your beliefs, how life has to unfold, and trust that it will unfold in the way that you wish it to be. It's just a moment in time where you have to trust life, to trust your inner light and your creations to bring you the outcome that you really wish to see. And as I said in the beginning, it's just a moment of divine timing. It will bring abundance to you. It will get you in the place where you are seen for the uniqueness that you are. And then you can take the next leap into the new life that you really want to experience. Thank you so much, Pile 3, for being here, for listening, for celebrating this new moon with me, and I wish you and your vision for your new life all the best. And it's really lovely that we can see how you overcame the things that stood in your way and did manifest and create the things that you really want to achieve and to experience in your life, and it is heading your way. I am absolutely sure it is. And thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.